Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are working on the second gen project again, more specifically front axle. We're going to be hacking that up, chopping off all the unnecessary stuff we don't need. I'm going to start by taking a bunch of measurements. This isn't as critical so much as where the airbag placement will be. So I'm going to start getting some measurements first off. And then start hacking and grinding away, and we'll get rolling on that. Maybe clean up under here a little bit, start taking off some unnecessary parts that we don't need, just stuff like that. Let me go over with you what we are going to use on the front end. I'm still need to get a few parts, but I got majority of stuff here right now. So this is all from Ruff Stuff, except for these. These are from Infamous Fab, the same people that I bought the 4-link kit from. Those are just some parallel brackets for the axle for the front one. So anyway, Ruff Stuff, they on their website, these are, I guess they call them frame mounting brackets, but anyway, these will go on the underside of the frame, weld up, and our massive 1.25 inch heims. These things are huge compared to 7/8 heim compared to that thing. It's huge. But anyway, these fit in these brackets like so. So that's what we're going to be using for the actual frame mounting. I wanted to beef it up a little bit. I didn't know these things were huge. I was just going to use regular 7/8 heims, but I'm like, I'll go up in size. You know, they're a little more, obviously a little more money, but they fit in these brackets, so I'm like, okay, whatever. So I got those. These stiffener plates will weld on here like that, like so, on the frame. I'm going to do some frame stiffening up as well before these go on, and maybe some bracing as long as well. These are going to be for the coming off the tubing that'll come off of these heims. So this here will be it's going to go on some 2-inch tubing and weld onto that. I still need to get the 2-inch DOM tubing. I don't have that yet, but that's what we're going to be using for the bottom one. The bottom run will be 2-inch, and then coming off for our radius arm kit, we're going to run 7/8 with 1.5 inch DOM tubing. So that's the setup we got going. Also, this is going to be our steering setup. This is a 3/4 steer kit. All the stuff you need to know, but that's what we're going to be using for steering wise. And so basically this will be the frame mount. This is a 5/8, I believe. Everything else is 9/16, but beef that up, that way we get a little more meat on the actual, since we're only running a single mount and not parallel bars. So that's where that's what my plan is. Check them out. I got a bunch of awesome stuff. So anyway, I know it kind of looks a bit much on the table there, but we're gonna try to get it all wrapped up on here. I'm gonna try this week to find some tubing or order some. It's kind of hard to get some where I'm at, because I've called a couple places, they don't get it, or I got to buy a whole stick, and yeah, it's cheaper, but I really don't need that right now, and so not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm gonna get that. But anyway, I'm gonna start by taking measurements on this axle, start hacking away, and maybe we can get some of the components welded up to in the future help us out. So let's get started, and we'll see where the day goes. So that actually took a little more effort than I was thinking it would, but here we are, blank canvas. Do whatever we want on it now, but it's got some weight to it. But made a mess. So I'm gonna take some time, clean this up. I'm gonna clean up underneath the truck, and I'm gonna go ahead and shove it back underneath, and just get it kind of in place so where we can start working on it there, and so on and so forth. So yeah, and then I'll probably start taking off the control arms and stuff we don't need. Okay, so I got the control arms off, and let me tell you what, these things are very chintzy. I can bend them up and they sound chintzy. So I can understand whenever you get any kind of fender bender, they bend like a cheap lawn chair. So anyway, in my opinion, the work we're doing right here is necessary for strength. But anyhow, I'm gonna wait to hack that up or wait until we get our frame mounts on, then I'll just cut off what I need, because like I said before, everything's coming off here eventually. Cab, engine, trans, everything's coming out of it to get redone everything. So whenever that happens, I'll go ahead and clean everything up, you know, really well. Also, this is gonna be a pain, because this is some heavy stuff, and because we need to make her a different panhard bracket for this truck. That's gonna be a little trick, but anyhow. So now we're gonna go in the shop and cut up some pipe and start TIG welding some stuff together. So this is what we got going on. These will be the upper control arms of the truck, and so how I measured these, basically we're looking at about 16 inches from center heim to center heim, roughly, and that's all I really need, is just so the axle doesn't wrap. The lower arm will obviously be, like I said, 2-inch DOM. This is 1.5 inches. So that's that. And then this will be the steering kit, which will be like so, and that'll weld in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna TIG weld all these. Got a nice bevel in there. Get all the way into the root, and should be golden. So here goes nothing. still, hot as heck. But you know, nothing fancy, but she'll do. She'll hold. I know you're probably thinking like, man, that's kind of small, but these heims here, any bigger, these, I think these are 3/4, so could have fit 7/8 in there, but 3/4 is plenty strong enough for the front end of what we're doing. We're not gonna be doing any 4-wheel drive launches or anything like that, you know, so I ain't worried about that. But anyhow, I'm pretty happy with all this. Now I just got to get the other tube, and we can get rolling on the front end suspension and figure out airbags and shocks and all that good stuff. Sorry, I have a hard time keeping this in my face. But anyway, so that is going to do it for this video. All I can say is we'll see you on the next one. See you guys.